All right, welcome to this edition of Midlife Multis. You want to kick it off with some AFL stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. How are you, mate, by the way?
Good.
Yeah?
Good, yeah.
A long day.
Yeah. Crows got up, so a little bit of bounce in my step.
They really deserved it, didn't they?
Oh, mate. I know you sent me a text saying, do I still have a functioning TV?
I absolutely did.
There was every chance I was going to throw something at it if we'd lost on umpiring decisions.
Like, I obviously was not as emotionally invested as you. Coming off a pretty good win ourselves and then watching the last quarter, but that was not a free kick. I watched it a few times. He doesn't push him in the back. Yes, he makes a bit of contact with him, but it's within 5 metres of the ball. It's allowed.
But it wasn't only that. The Rankin one, when he goes, I only saw you bounce it once, when he clearly bounced it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a different breed.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's enough on umpiring. It was good that you got over the top, I thought. Deserved win.
Yeah, we needed it.
Talking about Rochelle,
yeah,
he's in the top 10, isn't he?
He has to
Comp?
be. Oh, well, I'm biased, but I know you had doubts about him.
I had
with
doubts.
His strength training and
yeah, I didn't think he needed to be pushing the numbers that he did. I was worried he'd lose his agility, but he has not.
yeah.
And he's just added to his game. So he's right up there.
Well, without him, we'd be in big trouble right now.
Absolutely. No, Phil Thorpe's not doing anything, right? So he's now your most important.
I don't know what's going on with Riley. He must be nursing an injury, I think.
You'd have to think so, right? He's not attacking the contest like he can.
No. Tex is injured. Fogarty's injured.
Anyway.
Going to be a tough year.
It was a good weekend of footy.
It was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Close results everywhere.
Now, a couple of little nuggets we found.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the old Carlton lead at halftime and lose at 7:50. Tick.
Tick, tick.
Done it again.
They have.
Yep. You didn't back it.
I did not. I completely forgot. I also completely forgot to put it up on our Insta. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But, life happens.
It does. Mm-hmm. I collected, so all good.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. So this week, I thought we'd take a different kind of slant on the AFL, and rather than talk about all the games, which, there's lots of people out there doing podcasts about that. And to be honest, they've played more games than us at the senior level, so let them do.
Yeah, plus
the
they got vision and everything else they can include, right? So,
but what we're all about is beating the bookies, really, and making money.
Yeah,
and we know enough to do that.
Money.
Yeah,
yeah.
So I've just thought about a couple of little edges that I've exploited.
Yep.
And thought I'd share them with the family, and hopefully you'll follow me in this time and have a bit of a collect. We'll kick off with Carlton because that trend has been rock solid. The problem this week is Brisbane. I don't trust them at the moment. Like, they're the best side in the league, right? But from a betting perspective, I'm not sure where they're at. Do they want to win games big, or do they just want to get the result, right?
I think it's week to week with them, right? If they show up, their best footy looks particularly good. When they don't, it looks downright awful.
Yeah. So I don't want to take the halftime with Carlton this week, just in case Brisbane want to build a lead and go to sleep.
Yep.
But I think the week they've had, again, Carlton, I think they'll want to come out firing.
Yep.
So I'm going to take the quarter time line, which I've been successful with throughout the year already.
Okay.
And you're getting plus 10.5 for $1.90.
Okay, so Carlton with the lead.
Carlton with the plus 10, $1.90. All they've got to be is within 10 points at quarter time or in front, and we get a collect.
Nice. I looked at this game also.
Yeah.
Same. I couldn't imagine halftime, full time. But I did see a bet at a ridiculous 61s. It's probably not ridiculous 61s, but it's along the same lines. But I was thinking the opposite to you. I thought that Brisbane might be aware that Carlton start well, come out, put a couple of goals on them, and then go to sleep a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
So I was thinking Brisbane quarter time, Carlton half time, Carlton 3/4 time, Brisbane full time. 61s.
61s. It's worth a fiver, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So I will be.
I'll track that.
Yeah.
Then I thought about another little trend, which I've looked at over the last couple of years, and I think it holds up. So Darwin and the Dew,
Yeah.
right? They're playing. If anyone watched the Gold Coast game last week, they were playing with a cake of soap,
Yep.
right?
And it'll get worse.
It will get worse. So my theory is high humidity, TO stadium, it's going to kill the uncontested mark, right?
Yep.
So I have two plays there.
Okay.
Jack Sinclair, he's kind of a precision player, relies on a lot of short receiving short passes, running through the midfield, a lot of clean possession. He's not a go in and get it type.
Yep.
He's at 29.5 disposals, and I just don't think he's going to get them in those conditions against the Gold Coast. He's not going to get the clean ones. So you can take 30% off what he would normally get.
They do pay us soccer and stuff as a kick these days
Yeah.
off the ground. So, yeah, okay.
He's not getting any mark. Well, he will get marks, but the easy ones that you grab in your hands might just slip through.
So under 29.
Yep. And the same with that, I'm going to take the total game score under because I think it's not going to be as free-flowing and we might see a lot of misses like we saw last week.
Yep.
So the game total is 180 and I'm pushing it out to 193 and getting $1.65, I think it was.
That's a lot of points. Did you look at the scores of the games up there last year?
Yeah, they're all well under.
Well
Yeah,
under?
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything in that game that I thought would be a value.
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything. I've got like Gold Coast and St Kilda. They're playing about the same level of footy at the moment.
Yeah.
Like Gold Coast don't lose up there. So I thought, the $1.40 is pretty tempting.
Yeah.
But I just can't trust Gold Coast currently.
No, and that's why I'm not looking at the game result. I'm just really looking at how the environmental conditions are going to impact the game. And I can't see it being high scoring in those conditions. And I can't see it being a high possession ping pong game.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah.
But my,
do you have one?
Yeah, my play this week for this type of edge sort of bet is in the Hawks Freo game in the round, right?
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Are we going, by the way?
Yes.
All right, great.
Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to seeing both teams play against each other live. I think we'll get so much info that it's worth going. And they play really similar footy. I went back and looked at last year's game.
Yeah.
It was a Saturday night game over here also. Freo got over the top on that, but it was a little bit wet. Which similar. It's going to be similar Thursday night, right? So I think this is a great bet. Either team under 25 points. So
Okay.
24 and less, $1.87.
Yep.
So
I don't mind the old try bet.
Yeah,
But
either team.
extended. Yeah.
Yeah, under. I can't see it being a blowout either way.
Yeah.
Both teams are too good defensively. They're both really good in the air. Hawks probably have a small advantage on the ground. They certainly did at the start of last year's game, and then Freo came over the top. Both of these, like you look at their percentages win-loss, like they're all close, right? Everything's close. So at $1.87 for either team to win, just below 4 goals.
Yeah.
I think that's a really smart play.
Well, I too have found an edge in that game, and it might lead into a little same game multi then, which I didn't know about your bet, so I haven't looked at the odds. I don't know if you want to pump them in while we're talking, but looking at an edge, there's such a thing as the Optus fatigue, right?
Yep.
And it's travelling sides.
Yeah.
8 out of, this might surprise you, right? 8 out of 10 games played at Optus this year the travelling side, the away side, has scored 1 goal or less in the last quarter.
Okay. That's obviously including West Coast games as well?
Yeah,
hey?
including West Coast games.
That would surprise me a
Yeah.
lot.
So the travelling side really struggles in the last quarter.
Okay.
Now, you've won every last quarter by an average of plus 14.5 points.
We haven't played at Optus much this year. We've played away more than we have.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do come home strong at Optus.
So my play, there's 2 markets I want to play, but only one of them's available at the moment, and that is the fourth quarter line, Freo at 0.5.
Okay.
So to win by 1 point or more,
Yep.
$1.90 for the last quarter.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Considering you've won every last quarter at Optus and your opposition haven't won one, I think that's a solid play, and one to add to your same game multis or just have a bet outright. But what I'd like to do later in the week is try and find a market for Fremantle to win the quarter by 10 points or more.
Okay.
Because you've done it in every game. And I think based on the line being $1.90, I'm hoping that's got a 3 in front of it.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could. Look at Hawthorn are a different kettle of fish to the teams that we have played over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, the trend is your friend, right?
Yeah.
So give it a
This
go.
is what we're looking at. We're trying to find an edge to beat the bookie.
That I'm fairly keen in the same game multi in that same game. I haven't finalised it yet because you want to see like final teams and how wet it is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But basically
we'll put one together, especially if we go into the game.
But it's I think last year's game can give us some real insights into what's likely to happen.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can find a couple of overs there.
Okay.
In those odds.
I've got one more little edge.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I'm hogging it, but it's one that us over here in WA probably look at a fair bit more than the East Coast, but it's a real thing. And it's the West Australian hangover. And Richmond is heading back to Melbourne.
Yep.
Adelaide historically hasn't been amazing at the MCG, but the last 2 years we have. We've improved greatly. I think Richmond are going to have some false bravado about beating up on West Coast.
Yeah.
And I don't think much of West Coast, so I don't think it was a very good win, and they might take us for granted a little bit coming off our battles. Adelaide's number one for scoring efficiency inside when they get the ball inside 50, right? Richmond is 16th for defending turnover. That plus the hangover from travelling to West Australia and back, I think that 35-point line to the Crows is a gift.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't disagree with you. When I did my numbers, I had Adelaide winning by 40. Like just as a, when you do your tips and you go through, and I always give, when I'm doing my tipping, I always give a team by how many goals I think they're better. Just so when I'm looking at the lines and stuff, you can, it's an opinions-based game, and you go, all right, well, that line looks juicy, that line looks a bit skinny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't mind it. So you're getting $1.90, yeah? At 35 points. That's
Or you could push it out and go 40 plus, and you probably get 225, 230. Nice. But if you add up all mine, you get a $32 multi, and that's Carlton to lead. Carlton at the quarter time line. Jack Sinclair under 29.5. The unders for the game total for Gold Coast St Kilda. Adelaide at the line, and Fremantle at the line for the fourth quarter only. Gives you $33 as a multi.
Yeah, well, like I said, you can play them all.
I like
together.
them all as individual
You
bets,
can play them
to
separate.
be honest. But
you can put a couple of them together.
Yeah.
There's a heap of stuff. And later in my let it ride for the week.
Are they?
Yeah. They beat Richmond.
I'm not in the Let It Ride anymore.
No,
I'm dead.
You lost. But
By a point.
I thought
I keep losing by a point this year, don't I?
well, you didn't really lose, did you? You
That
drew.
was a draw, yeah.
I thought you might have got half divvy back just to be able to do nothing, but
No,
whatever you took it
to be
with,
honest, I'm happy
choice
not
off.
to have the stress anmore. I'll follow you in.
But I'm taking Sydney and Adelaide just head to head.
Yeah.
$1.24 and $1.17. That's, it's.
It's juicy. Juicy enough.
I don't like Sydney aren't losing and Adelaide aren't losing. Surely.
Mate, I'll burn my scarf if we lose.
Another angry
I'll
letter.
burn it on camera. Yeah,
Another angry letter
I'll
to the
pen
club.
an angry letter to the club. I might share it with the family. Yeah.
Classic.
Well, is that it for AFL this week? You got anything else?
Yeah, only you mentioned a bet type that I started looking into today that I haven't seen before. I'm going to have a little play with it, probably for a couple of weeks before I put anything out there.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that footy tab on the Green Monster.
No, it's good. It's good. And what we're talking about is with the green TAB, there's a quaddie option where you can, they'll list 4 games. I think this week it's North v Sydney, Gold Coast, St Kilda, Geelong, Collingwood, Melbourne and West Coast. And they've got 12-point brackets and you pick those as if you would pick a horse, and whoever gets it gets a slice of the pool at the end of the day. I've had some good collects in the past. I've just introduced Greg to it, but it might be in addition to the show.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like it'd be fun, right? Like I did a couple of mock ones and they look gettable because you can put multiple bands in, right? And just cost you more.
It costs you more, yeah.
Similar to a quaddie. So
yeah, so like I won't share it with everyone now because it's a laborious process, but when I did mine, it worked out to 54 combinations. So $54 gets me 100% of my share.
whatever the divvy is.
Yeah. So we'll monitor this, but I think it'd be a fun little thing for us to have.
Yeah, they look like great fun. So I'm definitely gonna have a crack at a couple. I'm just not ready to lead anyone into one.
Yeah. But go check it out yourself. Have a look. It's a fun way to spend the weekend, and who knows what you can win.
I said you can stay alive, can't you?
Yep. All right, that's it for AFL. On to Silks and Socks.
Wow. It's not the greatest time of year for racing.
No.
And
we have the Goodwood, though.
we do this week. And after today's barrier draw, Ray looks very hard to beat.
He's my pick.
Yeah, and mine. He's drawn 5. He's the best horse in the race.
The WA horses didn't get much luck there.
No, and Ray's better than them anyway.
Yeah. He's beaten them on their own turf.
Yeah. So as long as Pike doesn't do Pike things and ride for too much luck.
From barrier 5,
Shouldn't.
there's no excuse.
No.
Yeah.
No, the horse should get the run, and if he gets the run, he should be too good.
Wide open track.
I couldn't find a market yet that was all in though.
Yeah. $5.
He was 5s?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I had the pre-barrier draw markets, but I couldn't find one after.
Yeah. Well, we both line up on Ray, so we'll put that out onto the
absolutely.
Instagram.
We've got the Gold Cup in Goulburn too.
Yeah.
This is the race.
Have you had a look at that at all?
I have, mainly because it's a you get into the big dance if you win it.
Mm.
So there's some, I think Land Legend is in it, and Asterix. I think they're the 2.
Yeah.
Again, a bit closer. We'll have a bit more detail and do the maps and stuff. But like I said, we threw out Land Legend last week. I'm really interested to see what he does in that, and then what he's doing going forward.
Yeah, okay. I want to extend an invitation to you today.
Okay.
I reckon next year we do this show live from Warrnambool.
I'd love to go to the Bull.
How bloody good is the Bull? I threw out a multi today. Unfortunately, one leg was no good.
Lucky. Yeah, but you saw it, I assume.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to win until you blundered before the last.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't jump, you don't win, and you didn't jump.
And then Stern Idol came out and won by 6. Did it easy, carrying 75.
What a horse.
So we had the right horses. We were just unlucky. I don't want to give any futures for Warrnambool because I just want to see what the track does. It started raining pretty heavily later today, and if we're on a bog, it's going to be very different to if they're on top of the surface.
You only had to look at some of the results today to know that it looks like good fun. It's not a betting meeting for me.
No. If it gets really, really heavy, La Fracas on the last day.
Yep.
His mudder was a mudder. And
his mudder was a mudder.
He's the no, what did I just say?
His mother's mudder was a mudder. It goes all the way back.
He's the best wet tracker in the race.
Yeah.
But let's pray for rain.
Well, it's going to be wet, right? So
it can get bottomless though.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no drying conditions there.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't bottomless today. I didn't think.
No,
but
and that's the point. Like if it gets there, La Fracas.
I think I enjoy listening to Rick McIntosh's calls more than
he's the
anything
best.
else. Just the way he does it for the bull, it's just phenomenal.
And you can tell when he's had a punt.
Yeah, absolutely. He gets very excited.
And then he goes out dude dancing at Whalers afterwards. So we promised this was going to be our futures show. Have you had a look?
I have.
Okay. Shall we go race by race?
Yeah, absolutely.
Caulfield Cup.
From a futures betting perspective, I don't have anything.
I don't want you to poo-poo futures betting.
I don't.
Right? This is...
Well, half yours is my tip currently.
Okay, good.
No, it's at 8s. I'm not taking 8s now. So
try to be positive, mate.
But seriously,
this is about having a bet, having a bit of a laugh.
How are you only getting $8? Like it should be everything should start with a 15 and above.
Yeah, well, you're not getting that.
No.
So this is what I said. Don't be negative. I know what you like. This is a segment where we're going to be positive. We're going to win money. We're going to win money for the family.
Yeah,
all
but
right?
I'll just wait until the Caulfield Cup day and I'll take what price it is then.
Well, what's the point of doing this then? Huh? Seriously.
Because you like futures, mate.
Unbelievable.
Still an early range tip.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm with half yours as the defending Melbourne Cup champ. And the way he performed at 2,400 last year.
Yeah, he's the clear standout in the early noms.
Yeah. And he's the most structurally sound horse in the market. So, yeah. I'm happy with 6s or 8s or whatever we're getting. And I urge you to build a multi with your tips as well.
Okay.
And we'll come back to this and then see if the value is good.
Yeah.
Give it a rest, mate. Seriously. It's meant to be fun.
Yeah.
The Everest.
Yeah. Kaying.
Yeah. What if he doesn't come?
They've said he is. So
yeah, but he could break down.
Is there any point going any further?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I didn't think so. I think he just...
You really woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, didn't you?
I just look at the Everest race and I think Kaying wins and... then the rest is a bit of a lottery for who comes second and third. So
Zach came out and said that the only chink in her armour is if they put speed into the race. Do you think they'll take note and Bjorn will throw a horse in there that will put some pressure on?
They might try, but I don't think it is actually a kink in her armour, and I think Zach probably wants as much speed on as he can get.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be brave, unlike you.
Okay.
And I'm going to have fun with this segment, unlike you.
All right.
And I'm going to back Joker's Grin at 26s each way.
Okay. Is that all you're getting? 26s?
I'm very happy with 26s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know, like, I looked for him. I thought he might have popped up in the Goodwood after he was scratched the other week. He's not in it.
No, they're saving him for this. He was on an Everest path, which Waller knows well.
Yeah, I know, but he's up. They'd have to start him somewhere, wouldn't they, before they tip him back out? Do you know? Like, I looked for some news around him. I don't know where he's gone.
No, he's in Queensland at the moment.
So did they tip him back out, or is he...
The Tats Tiara, I think, maybe.
Tats Tiara. Okay. I'm still disappointed he didn't start the other week because it was a bet for me.
Yeah.
But, look, Jokers is a good horse. We haven't... He's certainly not proven yet.
No, but if for any reason Kaying doesn't come or doesn't perform, then I think Jokers could be running over the top late.
possible.
Cox Plate.
Now this one's a bit more interesting.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Had a look at a few of them. I don't think Sir Delius should be as short as he is compared to She's Alibi.
Yeah.
Sevens at She's Alibi is a little bit interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think they've actually confirmed if they're going there.
Yeah.
Or not yet.
Well, what I heard was she's going.
Well, she gets all the favours, doesn't she?
Yeah, well, Autumn Sun won't run the distance,
Right.
won't run the trip.
Autumn
Glow,
Glow,
sorry.
No, but She's Alibi will
Yeah.
and has done. Sir Delius has been, elite at 2,000, but he's going to have to give She's Alibi weight.
Yeah. And they're going to,
Yeah.
it's going to have to pass the vet's test again, which they're going to be overly cautious on.
Yeah, so I mean, if Sir Delius comes out of that market, She's Alibi then goes to favourite, doesn't she?
No.
You reckon Aliana still is in front of her?
No, I reckon Calandagan
Oh, the other one.
will be favourite.
Yeah,
And I reckon by the time it gets here, it'll be $2.
you think it's that good? See,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't done the international form.
It's won every race apart from one.
Okay,
Yeah.
but if you obviously eyeballed the
Yeah. It is a freak. The only horse to beat it was City of Troy.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was 2 years ago. It's
What is he at currently in the market? Do you remember?
450 with your standards. I got sixes with the exchange.
They've definitely confirmed it's coming out.
Definitely coming because it's the 1 year that they can run the Cox Plate at Flemington.
Yeah.
And this is a big galloper, right?
Yeah, he's a big boy. Okay.
Yeah. Mate, it brained him in the Japan Cup. And then it's
Yeah.
gone and won the UAE. It's good form.
It is. The Japan Cup's a solid race.
Yeah. And we saw what Lee Gracheur did, which only placed in the, it blew our field apart.
Yep.
So I'll be backing that with a heap of confidence.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And I believe it's only going to get shorter. People don't know about him yet. A lot of Aussie punters don't really follow international racing.
No, I saw it in there and I looked at it briefly for this and I was just like, I don't know.
I urge you to go watch its last 3 races.
And I will do closer to the race, but as not being a futures punter, it's too far out.
Melbourne Cup.
Yeah. Great day of the year. Beautiful time to be alive. And Zakuma hopefully just wins for me.
Yeah, so sticking with it.
Yeah, sticking with it. It's shortened in slightly from the 81s that got into 71s. I haven't seen anything else that screams overs to me. Land Legend might be a bet when after this weekend in the Goulburn Cup.
Mm-hmm.
But I've still got half yours. It's probably still my on top pick this far out. But it's a long way out.
I'm going with a Willie Mullins runner, sober.
They haven't done that well, have they, the internationals?
Oh,
Really?
not for a couple of years, no. But Kieran won, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
With the Irish.
Yeah, and they've gone close, but they're so hard to line up.
Yeah. Well, this one is, in my opinion, the best stayer in Europe at the moment.
Okay.
It's been winning over the jumps. It's been winning on the flat. It's got the turn of foot you need.
Yep.
To win. Like, it's going to get the trip, right?
Yep.
But it's also got the turn of foot you need to win a Melbourne Cup.
Okay.
I think securing this price of 26s now is pretty much genius by me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So when I have my multi,
Has he said they're coming down or?
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll have 26s into 4.5s, 5s for Calandagan, and 6s for half yours. I'll leave the Everest out, but be a nice little multi. Might do a Trixie.
Yeah.
That way if 2 of them get up, I'm happy.
Can you do a Trixie in a futures?
Sure.
You'd have to just do it as a multi and then do the doubles and single separate probably.
Yeah, I'm sure I can work it out. Yeah.
Well, I didn't do a multi, but I would absolutely throw Kai in because $1.50 at the moment, and it's 50% profit for doing nothing. It's just fantastic.
Until Jokers runs over the top.
No. I'd probably take She's Alibi at 7s, Caulfield Cup half yours 8s, and I would not take Zakuma. Maybe Zakuma for a top 10 finish.
Yeah, you won't get that until much closer, unfortunately.
I know. But I couldn't throw in a $71 pop.
Of course you could.
Into that multi. No.
Makes a great spring.
Could, however unlikely.
All right, well, that's it for Silks and Salts for this week.
Yep.
Grip it and rip it.
The golf. Mate, you are flying.
Yeah.
Absolutely flying.
I am. We're up 55 units.
How good is it?
It's good. I hope people are following us in and making some money, but no, we're seeing them pretty well on the golf course.
Youngie just hit the ground running and didn't stop, did he?
Yeah.
Gave no one else a chance. 4 solid rounds.
You know, he did exactly what I expected him to do, to be honest. Couldn't be happier with his performance. And, you know, it seems every year on the tour you get somebody that kind of makes their mark and goes on with it. And winning that Players, I know a lot of people think of it as the 5th major. He didn't take the foot off the throttle. You know, 3rd at the Masters.
Yeah.
And
well, you know yourself when you're out on the golf course, like, you hit a good shot, your next one's more likely to be a good one. Right?
Yeah.
Like you start to think, oh yeah, I can remember how to do this.
Yeah.
You know, you just get it, you get into that groove, and these guys are doing it day in, day out.
Yeah.
When they're in form, they're in form.
He's also got that kind of Scheffler, I don't give a fuck mentality. Like if he has a bad shot, he doesn't throw a club. He doesn't get angry. He's forgotten about it 2 seconds after he's hit the ball, you know. And the fact he called a penalty on himself that nobody else saw and nobody else would have seen just speaks volumes to the character of the bloke, and I think karma repaid him.
Yeah, similar to like a Steve Smith in the cricket, right? Like edges one just past his leg stump and does a couple little random hand things, and then next ball.
Yeah,
smokes it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this week we're at one of the great tracks that's been around. It's held majors, Quail Hollows.
It's a good course to watch golf on.
It's a great course, and it used to be called the Wyndham. It's now called the Truist. It is a beast. You know, I said last week was a beast. It was, and it played out exactly as we thought, right?
Yep.
The big hitters led the way. The only one that wasn't a big hitter that was up there was Siwoo Kim, and that's just precision iron play, really, that got him there.
Yeah.
This is even longer than last week. Like Greg said, it's just a great track to watch if you get the opportunity to watch it on TV. Rory is the 4-time champ there, and he ticks every box, right? Strokes gained off the tee, number 1. Strokes gained tee to green, number 1. Won there 4 times. You have to have a bet. And at 7s, I'm taking a bet. 2 units on Rory.
Yeah, like my only concern with Rory is, did he play in this one last year after the Masters?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did no good, right?
No good, no. But
I haven't seen him do, with the exception of the Masters, he doesn't seem to be as locked in.
No, I disagree. We got the PGA next week, remember? He will not want to have poor form going into the PGA.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think so.
No.
That's my concern with him at 7s. Like, it's pretty short for a golf, like the field of 130, whatever it is.
There's no Scheffler, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, he's won there 4 times.
Yeah. Oh, mate, you're on fire.
Yeah.
I'm backing you in.
Then we're going to strike while the iron's hot because, again, Young ticks every box. The advantage Young has over Rory is his scrambling. So he's top 3 driving distance in the field, not on the tour.
Yeah.
Top 3 strokes gained approach. Top 5 scrambling. And he's in a winning mindset at the moment. So we're getting 11s for him.
Now we talk about edges a little bit, right? And I know you would have considered this, so it's more for the guys out there. How does he usually go the week after a win? Because lots of golfers,
Cam Young?
Yeah, lots of golfers, they've just celebrated a bit too hard.
Well, it's taken him ages to break through.
Yeah.
If you go back to his amateur days, he won in bundles, right?
Yeah.
And he's turning into a top player on tour now.
Look, he's backed up good performance. I just wondered.
Yeah. So he won the Players, then he took 4 weeks off.
Yep.
And then third at the Masters, took time off, and then came back and won. So he hasn't missed a trick.
So he's just in form, and he doesn't celebrate too hard by the sounds of it.
He's a very level-headed dude. I don't know if you've ever watched Full Swing.
No, I haven't.
Great doco series on Netflix about the PGA Tour.
Yep.
And you see the guy. He's just laser focused. His dad was a pro. He grew up on golf courses. It's his happy place. Like, I don't see it affecting him this week. I don't think he would have done a Shane Lowry and drunk bottles and bottles of spirits.
That's the thing. Like, you couldn't back Larry the week after a win, right? You'd have to lay him.
You couldn't back him a week after he won putt. So we'll take Youngie as well.
Yep.
Everyone knows my love affair with Jake Knapp. He's going to win one, and we're going to have 0.5 of a unit each way on Knapp at 46s. Sorry, 2 units on Young as well.
Like it's the same.
It's the same track as
same
last
course
week.
as last week, really, isn't it? Right. So looking at the same people.
And then we're going to have one at $91. Max Homer.
The Homer.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's won there twice. He hits a high draw, which is very, very important at this track. His scrambling and putting is off the hook at the moment. And he's coming off a tied T3 at the Masters with Young. So he's in form.
He's in form as well. I like it.
So they're my 4 plays this week. There's a little sister event going on this week. There's two events in the PGA.
Before we move on.
Okay, you've got something to add.
Maybe it's this is the other one. Go on.
There's a little PGA event, the One Flight in Myrtle Beach. And I think it's worth just a little play each way on Brooks Koepka at 15s.
Yes, no, I think
maybe 1.5 units.
Koepka at 15.
He is the best by far in that field. I mean, if you were comparing it to horses, there's a Group 1 running around in a benchmark 72.
Okay, so the first tournament we're talking about was the
Truist?
Was the Truist, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which one's the Mercantile PGA?
Myrtle. Yeah.
No, so I've got
that's the One Flight.
Yeah. I've been tipped Alex Smalley top 10. Thoughts?
Who's tipping your golf tips?
They see golf things. No, they want their own tips put out there. I wanted your thoughts.
Look, he played well last week. Yeah, top 10's probably fair if he brings in the same form as he did last week.
Can the course set up well for him and stuff?
Yeah. He's just not one of my boys, and I'm not putting it out as a tip.
That's a no.
No, I'm saying he can finish top 10.
Is that right?
Yeah. Who gave you that?
Huh? I just got a little tip from a golf guru. That's what he called himself.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's he going compared to the white dog?
I don't know. It's the first time I've ever got one from him. So,
Yeah. Okay.
but he was happy with your work on Youngie. So,
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's not an event I'm even going to watch. I'm going to put some money on Koepka purely because he's the best player in the field, and see what happens.
all right. No tip out there, punters, but I will have something on Alex Mully top 10 also.
Yeah. What are you getting? $2?
I don't know.
It won't be much.
I couldn't find the market.
It was
at
top
all
10
yet.
last week, so it won't be much.
Maybe not then,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Yeah. Take him each way.
All right. Anything else for golf?
No, that's it for me.
Beautiful. You got anything else to talk about?
No, I'm just going to cry into my pillow about the Celtics blowing a 3-1 lead. Been bigging them up on the pod.
Yeah, they. It's the definition of a choke, isn't it?
Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so who can beat OKC now?
Spurs.
Right, they're the only realistic chance, right? And
Whoever wins the West wins
they lost
the championship.
They lost today to the Timberwolves.
Yeah. Timberwolves are sneaky good though.
Game 1, yeah, but I still don't think anyone can actually beat OKC. All right, so you look at the premiership market, and OKC $1.62 or something this far out.
Yeah.
All right, second is the Spurs.
Yeah, $4.
All right. Well, I saw 5s, but
Yeah.
only one of them is going through to the final, right?
Yeah.
So surely the second in the market should be someone from the East Coast.
No, because exactly what I just said, whoever wins from the West is going to win it.
Yeah, but that final playoff game is going to be West v East, yeah?
Correct.
So like Spurs and OKC, I guess. I just thought if you wanted to have a bet, you'd have to think about who is now favourite from the East, and they're going to shorten that, so you could possibly lay it.
Yeah, you back the 76ers the way they've played, but OKC is the team to beat. They're too short because in a 5-man squad, they're one injury away from disaster. If Shai falls out of the side for whatever reason, they don't win.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I think they've got a pretty solid roster. Like, when losing the best player in the NBA, obviously, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, it hurts every team, and
of course it does.
And it does all through historically in playoffs. So
yeah, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be.
There's no one I'm betting on now.
I wouldn't be betting them.
No.
I looked at like West and East and stuff, and I couldn't find anything that was like, oh yeah, there's a way just to make money.
Yeah.
So I just thought,
if you want to make money, just back these boys. Back my Boston Red Sox in the MLB. Yeah,
No.
They're flying.
And that was it. Obviously, we had Formula One back last week. It's not one for the upcoming, not in Canada, but I think McLaren are coming.
Yeah.
So watch them for Spain. I think Mercedes will get another upgrade this week, which will mean they'll be too quick again.
Yeah.
But McLaren and Spain might get some overs there.
On McLaren, did you see Justin Rose is using McLaren golf clubs now?
Is he?
Yeah, they've just been released.
To have some of that money, hey?
All right, well, that's it for me.
Yeah.
Have you got anything else?
No.
No. All right, go get them. Good week. Godspeed.